Yeah, no, I understand. Look, don't tell your wife you got gonorrhea from your cousin, okay? Because that's not going to be good. I don't care. I don't care what her dad said. Yeah, man. Well, go take a shower and change your freaking boxer shorts if you do. Nah, me. Look, man. We're on. Oh, hi everybody. um, that was someone else talking. Today is a 1:20 p.m. on Friday afternoon. My name is Adam Koval. I This is the first day I have been working on some motivational videos. I just started today for the first time. This is probably my fourth already. As I start posting these to YouTube, I'm going to check them out first, and if they're, I don't expect them to be perfect, but if they're like not great, I'm not going to post them. But there's some I'm going to be posting. So as you watch this, first I appreciate you being willing to and watching my videos since I'm new at it. There might be some things that don't sound right, or maybe I'm off track on what I'm saying, or you know, it's not all good. But I can pretty much guarantee that as I get more experience doing these videos and learning about motivational speaking techniques from people who've been doing it for a while, because that's what I'm moving towards is being a motivational speaker as well as a couple other things. Um, I'm aware of it, but in the meantime, today I want to talk about being strong and staying strong and how to become strong or stronger. A few years ago, when my dad was still alive, he passed in 2011. But a little while before that, he had taught me one of the most important lessons and the most life-saving, valuable lessons he could have ever taught me, if anything, more than throwing a football or how to grill a steak, whatever. The two words that he said to me was "be strong." And he was a Marine. He was in the Korean War. Um, then he served next to the commanding officer of the USS Oriskany aircraft carrier, which is now sunk in the Gulf for artificial reef. Be strong. Once he told me that, I carry those words with me. Um, now and then it would pop in my head, and I'd remind myself to be strong. And through times in my life, and I'm going to usually use the term timeline. When I refer to events of people's lives or things that happen in the course of our life, I like saying timeline. It fits for me for that. It's my life. I've been moving along with timeline. I've had troubles. Uh, for the most part, we all do. I don't know if there's anybody out there who's never had any troubles. That's kind of strange, And if they didn't, they pretty much would be pretty weak. So I'm skipping along, moving along down my timeline of life, and things happen in our lives. Things happen like power getting shut off, repossessions, divorces, deaths in the family, homelessness, joblessness, losing everything, wandering around trying to figure out your next move, where you're going to sleep, how you're going to get medical attention. When you're homeless, you don't have, it's like, I mean, I've had my light shut off before, procrastinating on a bill, and, I've had repos and whatever. But when these things happen, like homelessness, it's not just being homeless, you're also going through losing your lights, losing your heat, hot water, television, all the things we have in our homes we're comfortable with that we don't want to lose. Like, if you like watching TV, your cable TV, and your cable TV gets shut off, now you're without cable TV, or you got to watch the fuzzy stuff on the TV, or put some aluminum foil on your antenna. But these things do happen. Sometimes they're within our control, and sometimes they're not. Sometimes they happen because, like me, I used to procrastinate paying my bills. I might have the money, but I didn't pay it on time. Or some people are using their money for whatever it may be for their home, like the heat and electric or whatever, and they're maybe doing drugs and losing their money or gambling their money away. Or maybe they had a chunk of money to pay the rent, and they got robbed. I mean, you get the idea. There's all kind of variables in there. When problems come our way, or troubles, see, we call them troubles, problems, events, disasters. Usually, I try to refer to them as hurdles. Um, there's things that have happened in my life where hurdles is an understatement. I'll use troubles or catastrophes or devastation, depending what it is or what mood I'm in. Now, the subject of this video is about strength, being strong. Uh, a lot of the strength I gained through adversity in my life. I gained through having something come around that was a big challenge. Um, something that's important and serious, yet posed a great challenge to me and tested my mettle and gave me times when I had self doubt or I was upset or felt like a failure or didn't know a way out. Um, there's times when I had problems come along that weren't really that bad, that tough to handle. They weren't good to have for these problems. They were kind of important stuff, but sometimes they're easier to resolve than others. And somewhere along my timeline or your timeline, you discovered that although at first when things happen in our lives, when they first happen, um, maybe for you, I know that, like, for instance, the first time I had a car repoed, I was embarrassed. I was panicking. I felt hopeless. Like, what am I going to do now? I have no car. I have to get another car somehow. Then it's going to be my credit. There's all these negative, like, worrying things came into my mind. Oh my God, my car's repossessed. Holy mackerel, what am I going to do? You know, well, I mean, now if just so happen that I happen to have a car repossessed now, I'm like, my biggest concern was just to get my stuff out of the car. Other than that, like, all right, whatever. Life goes on. I'll get another car. I don't panic anymore or stuff like that. I'm not afraid of it. I mean, yeah, it's not great to happen, but I don't even budge on it. Like, whatever. It's like, okay, let me come up with a plan to get another car when I'm ready. Or for the meantime, there's transportation, bus. I live in Nashville, New Hampshire, and I could pretty much walk anywhere in the general area and have everything. It's great. I love Main Street. It's like Main Street all America. There's a supermarket, restaurants, pharmacies, this store and that store, and this place and that place and restaurant. So, you know, that's how I turn a negative into a positive. And that's going to be probably another subject, is to have something disastrous or some negative things and turn them into positives for you to ease the pain. Um, so I couldn't do it on my own to obtain the strength I wanted to feel. But somewhere around, I don't know how long it might take you. I don't even know who's watching it. I don't know who you are. I mean, I might know you, but I don't know who's gonna be watching it. um, Somewhere along the line, I picked up the clue. I heard something about whatever doesn't kill us only makes us stronger, or adversity builds character. When I was much younger, I didn't really catch on to the concept that these bad things or tough times that I'm going through right now can be a benefit, and it's going to be good. There's a reason for it, and it's making me stronger. When they first started happening, I felt the opposite. Like, it's tearing me down. I'm a failure. One small thing that might have happened to me made me panic so much that I thought I'd end up homeless. Like, what? My electric got shut off. Oh, that's going to lead to this and lead to that. Woe is me. Ha ha ha. No. But anyway, I'm not going to sit here for the whole video and try to pick away and figure out and analyze exactly what time my attitude changed and learn to be strong. But with age and wisdom and with God, help me learn it. I finally started, like if something happened to me, or I guess use examples. If the power got shut off or whatever, something happened, but it already happened to me before in life, another time. I didn't panic as much because I knew, like, well, I've been through that before, and it was okay. It came out all right. I survived it, and life went on. So that's comforting. So next time it happened, I learned from it, and I'm like, I'll get through it. It's okay. That wasn't the strength part yet, though. Then later, as I got older, something clicked. I guess something inside me correlated the fact that the struggles I went through were making me stronger. I kind of knew, the wisdom part was kind of easy. I knew that when I made mistakes, they made me wiser. And trust me, I am very wise. I've made a lot of mistakes. So essentially, if what I do, and I share this because I want to be an example, and hoping that if you need this stuff, that you learn from me, and I'm helping you, is now I look back down my timeline and I kind of add up. I put a collection of the I don't like the word problems, troubles, whatever. I put a collection of them together. And the more I put together and see that I went through and survived and was strong enough to get through, the stronger I feel. So I look back and I say, gosh, I did that and I went through that and I did this and this happened. I made it through that and I made it through this. And the list gets longer and longer and I get stronger and stronger. Now I'm gonna add something now, because I definitely want to give credit where it's due. In all fairness, uh, uh, a little while back, I was watching motivational videos, and I come across one motivation group called Fearless Motivation, and the man's name is William Hollis. He's got a website, and I'm looking forward to meeting him. But anyway, he has a presentation, several. One of them is called Struggles, and I watched that and listened to it, and it changed my life forever. In 2016, I'm not gonna go into the story every time I do a video about 2016, but in 2016, like every tough, troublesome thing that can happen to you in life dropped to me at one time. And in the last couple of years, I've been working trying to get it all put back together. And I wasn't in a good way, but thanks to Mr. Hollis's video on struggles and what I learned from it, I wouldn't be sitting here doing some motivation video stuff or anything like that right now. I'd be doing some wasteful thing or whatever and panicking. So, struggles and strength. Strength for me was being able to stand firmly on my 2 feet and not feel afraid. That's the courage part. The strength gives me the strength to have courage that whatever may come my way in life, it may not be good, not always going to be easy, but I feel far more prepared for it and comfortable accepting that I may be going through something coming up, possibly this or that. So, and I'm still learning. I'm sharing what I feel I understand and I know and I've learned, but there's always another day tomorrow where I'll learn a little more, and the next day, and another month from now, and 2 years from now, and 3 years from now. But just know that whatever you may be going through, if there is something you're going through in your life that's difficult, don't ever give up hope. Don't give up faith. Don't keep punching yourself in the head with negative thoughts. I'm a failure. Don't do that. I'll never get through it. My life is over. Don't do it, because what happens in our minds is whatever we feed our minds and our subconscious, if we keep feeding it constant messages, eventually it's going to evolve and it's going to become those messages. So what I'd learned to do is say I am. I am going to succeed. I am going to win. I will get through this. I am strong. I do have courage. I do have compassion. I can do anything I put my mind to. I'm not going to listen to people who judge me and put me down. I'm not going to take the wrong turns and make the wrong choices. I'm going to make the right choices. I'm going to do the right things. I will get through it. I will make it. I will do anything I want with my life. I will be happy. I will remain strong. I will steer a steady course. My point is feed your mind positive, wonderful thoughts. No matter how hard the situation is you're in, no matter how difficult, death of a loved one, a divorce, You know, I rolled my car. I fell asleep at the wheel around midnight. Rolled it about 4 times in the median in the interstate. It looked like a wrecking ball dropped on it 3 times, or a car crusher got to it. I had my seatbelt on, and probably should have been dead. I got away with 2 bruises and a scrape in my elbow. Okay, my guardian angels were flying along down the highway with me. Uh, and any resource, any tool you can use. If you're spiritual, pick up the Bible, pray, go get counseling, go talk to somebody, find a phone number for a crisis line, read a book, watch YouTube with productive information. Anything it takes, anything. There's ways you can get help. If you're going through tough times right now, and it seems just like all hope is over, and you don't know what to do, and you can't figure your way out, you can. You can. There is a way out. There's a way. Trust me. Coming from me, if it's coming from me, then I know there's a way out. From what I went through, it's possible. Anything's possible. Believe in yourself. I'm a living example. That's really all I have to say right now. Uh, I know that I just know that I could never just feel as good and laugh like this, And no, I ain't doing drugs um, without that. So I don't know. I want to go into nursing, and I want to go. I'm working on getting into school for nursing, and applying what I learned about motivation for patients. But I think somewhere in there, I may just you may just see me up on a stage somewhere someday, maybe at a school or an auditorium, or who knows what. This is all new to me, and I never in my life, my wildest dreams, ever thought I'd be in a situation where I'm actually doing this, and doing what I've seen other people doing all this time on TV and on stages and all. So one day at a time. All right. Well, everybody have a safe, enjoyable weekend. I will see you around. Take care. Bye bye.